Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Well, you can hear the geese going off. They've had their babies. Some of them have hatched out their babies anyway. Just saw a mom and dad goose swim around with a bunch of little goslings, and hopefully a few of these other guys will have theirs. And then they only hang around for a little while after that, and then they take off, and then the lake will get a little quieter. But yeah, I am back down at my little local pond. I honestly wasn't planning on fishing today because I got a lot of editing I need to do, but I woke up this morning, looked outside, and I was like, wow, it looks like a juicy day to go fishing. And we're supposed to be getting some rain, so I just decided to run down here and try to fish for a couple hours and see what I might catch. I'm going to get out here, and I'm just going to do some bank fishing and just see what I end up catching. We got a little slight breeze picking up, which is actually a good thing. And yeah, we're just going to see what we can catch. And then after I get done, I'm going to go do a bunch of editing because I got a lot of videos to edit. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright everybody, it's about 68, 70 degrees outside. I'm going to throw my little white scrounger around a little bit. Getting a little bit of a breeze coming up. Might tie on a crankbait, maybe even a spinnerbait, a small spinnerbait. But I just wanted to get out here today and do a little fishing. Wasn't really planning on fishing. Just woke up this morning and it looked like a good day. Little overcast. I just figured I'd get out here and give it a whirl. See a few bluegills down there today. But I've got a bandito, I mean not a bandito bug, I've got a Googan bait's crack and crawl tied on. And then I've got Ned rig shad tied on. And then I got my little Finess minnow tied on. And we're just gonna toss around the pond a little bit and see what we can end up catching. Well, guys, I lost one. Had to take her, and I lost him. He snatched that so fast. Head spin. Ah. I don't even know where he came from. And grabbed it. Couldn't even see him. You got it? He's trying. There we go. We'll take that guy. All right. Well, we got one for the day. Took a little doing. All right. So, Mep's Finess shad, fellas. Mep's Finess shad. I tell you what, that thing has done me some serious justice. Thanks for the fight, buddy. Let's get him back. See you, little dude. He's off. I don't think he's dealing with it, but he's biting on it. There's a fish. We got him. I don't know what he is, but we got him. Oh, it's a nice big old black crappie. Look at that guy. You should go in the cook pot. You could help fill out my dinner for tomorrow night. That's a nice one. Well, I'll take him. Nice black crappie. All right, guys, we're gonna get him back. Pitch him right there. Peace out. Well, guys, we got 2 fish for the day anyway. Lost one. See if we might be able to find a few more out there. Oh, there's a fish. Another crappie. Look at that guy. Woo. Those are two good sized crappie. Man, those guys will be good eating, I'll tell you that. Look at that. Nice. I'll take it. Alright guys, let's throw him back. Peace out. Alright. Well, it looks like the crappie are back in here again today. Switch up to my little minnow. See what happens. See if somebody schwacks that one. I like that longer tail a little better. Oh, somebody grabbed it. He's running with it. There he is. Schwack. Alright, I'm catching some nice crappie here. I think I might need to start putting you guys on a stringer. Have a few more of you guys for dinner. These are some nice sized crappie, so I think he's going on a stringer. Well, I just threw that guy back until I forgot to get it on camera, but he's back in the water. I swear, what is that, 3 or 4? I might have to keep some of these guys, because those are switched back up to my Ned rig. They like that Ned rig. Yep, everybody. There you go. Oh, that's a good one. That's bass. All right, we'll take that. I love catching me some bass. Yeah, long skinny dude, but fat. Fat. All right, sweet. I'll take that. All right, let's let him go. See you, bud. Back in there. So I'm fishing right over these cattails right here. And yeah, this seems to be a good little spot right now. All right, guys, quick little update. I've caught 2 bass and 3 or 4 crappie. I kind of lost count because I'm having fun with them. They were big ones. Should have probably kept them and took them home to cook them, because you know, there's a lot of crappie in this pond, so it ain't gonna hurt to eat up a few of those guys. But yeah, so far so good. You know, 5 fish, 6 fish, something like that. Having a fun little day at the pond. So yeah, let's get back and see if we can catch a few more. All right, guys, this little TRD, this is the Finess Shad minnow. Get it straightened back up so you guys can see that. Just super great bait, man. I'm using a 1/15 ounce jig head, the lightest one I can. This pond has a lot of grass, and that's usually what I use on most of my Ned rigs, except when I have to get down in deeper water. Most time I'm throwing a 1/15 ounce head. Falls pretty good. I mean, if you're in the river or something, you might want to go to the 1/10 or a 1/6 or whatever. But I even use the 1/15 in the rivers and do pretty good with it too. Sometimes I'll go down to the 1/10 ounce. One of the things I like to do is I don't walk right up on my spots. And I know there's been a big bass hanging out right here, so I always stand back a good ways, cast out there and bring into those bank spots, and then you might get that fish that's sitting right there on the bank. There's a fish. I got him. Well, he's streamlining it. Come here, bud. Oh, he's not quite done. All right, there's another bass right there. Sweet. Nice. It's like a little buck bass, you know. Little guys, but still fun to catch. I'll take him. All right, guys, let's get him back. See you, bud. Thanks for the fight. Sweet. 3 bass. And that was like right on the bank. Like he hit it. Bam. was right on it. So my TRD minnow was making up for yesterday when I was out fishing, and I didn't catch any bass, but I caught some really nice crappie, which I promptly brought home. I mean, I caught some toads. That'll video be up not too long from now, and you guys will see that I was actually fishing for bass, but same thing what I'm doing here. You know, fishing for bass, end up catching a few crappie. Where are you going? I'd like to know. You're the one that I'm interested in catching. What's it gonna take to get you? Oh yeah, that's what it took. Oh yeah. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, this one ain't giving up that easy. Nope, that's a good one. Come here, come here. Whew. That was the one that I've been watching cruise. There we go. Now I'm talking. Look at that. That is a nice bass. Nice bass. TRD finesse shad. Hooked right there in the lip. Yeah, we got to get a picture of that with that bait in his mouth. Alright guys, we're going to get this nice bass back in the water. Thank you for the bite. Appreciate it. Go back and do your thing. And there she goes. Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect. Like, I saw her coming down right here, pitched out a little bit in front of her, was drinking it back towards her, and she just went up and said wham. And I didn't see her. I saw her flash on it. I saw her whole belly turn sideways, and then saw my line just take off and was on it. I was like, yep, there you go. So yeah, that made my day catching that bad boy right there. And there's another one right there. Another bass. All right guys, if I haven't showed you, and I have, that's the finesse shad. And I just caught that really nice bass that was cruising right here. I mean, literally just flicked that out there, jigged it back, and bam, there's a fish. There's one. Got him. That's a crappie. Alright. Sweet. Not a bad one. I'll take you. Be able to get that out without getting the pliers, or we need the pliers? There we go. Nice crappie, nice black crappie. I will take you all day long, buddy. Guys, we're gonna pitch him back in. See you, bud. Gone. There's a fish. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's a nice crappie. Yeah, buddy. Doom. That's a nice one. I'm just catching fish after fish after fish. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Beautiful black crappie though. Hey guys, we're gonna throw him back. See you, bud. Boom, nice. All right guys, that last one came on my Lake Fork grub. This is the shad minnow from Lake Fork Lures. I love these things. Been crushing fish this spring with them. Great baits. I definitely recommend you get some. Phenomenal. There's a bite. There's a fish. Got him. Well, he's a good one. Another good crappie. All right. Yep, that's a nice crappie.
Boy, we could have had another meal today if I'd have kept all these guys, that's for sure. The crappie bite is on today. Definitely eating size. Alright guys, we're gonna let him back. See you, bud. Thanks for the fight. Sweet. He's off. Got him. Got him. Finally got him to hit. All right. Easy now. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. TRD. Look at that, dude. He nailed it. The TRD Finess Shad is definitely catching me a few bass today. In the tree there. I'll have to take care of that in a second. We'll just leave that there. Nice little bass. Beautiful colors. Look at the colors on this guy. Gorgeous little guy. Alright, he's not a biggie, but I'll take him. Thanks for the fight, bud. Alright, I don't even know how many fish I caught today. Lost count. Oh, there was one right there. There was one right there. Let's see if we can make that happen again. He's grabbing it. Little turd. I don't want to be in that stuff. He's grabbing it. There's one right there. He's got to get it in his mouth. Really take it. Little turd. He is right there and grabbing it. He wants it. I'm just not getting it to him. He needs it. Oh, we got him that time. There you go, flipping, 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 and flipping, and flipping, and he kept biting and biting. Finally got him. Look at that. Doop. Alright, so I called that. I knew there'd be one right here hanging out, and there was. There's this nice little bass. Beautiful little fish, man. So, see you, bud. Thanks for the fight. Yeah, he just was right. He was right here, and he just kept hitting it, hitting it. He's right on the edge of this mat. And he just kept hitting, and finally hammered it. He had enough, so that's mine. Well, guys, I don't even know how many of the bass I've caught, but it's been a fun day. Super fun day. The day's not over yet. There's one. Got him. Stay down, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, he's not done. He's not done. Come here, come here. All right. Phew. Not a big one, but nice. Man, I tell you that Finess TRD is just doing me justice today, man. Just super awesome justice. Beautiful bass, man. I mean, these guys aren't big, but they're so much fun to catch. All right, guys, we're gonna put him back. See you, bud. He's off. Nice, right over here underneath these trees.
Alright, yeah, so what a fun day, man. I'm not sure how many fish I caught, but man, I had a blast, man. Caught a lot of fish. Caught a lot of bass, caught a lot of crappie. I mean, what a fun day, man. Had a really good time. Caught that one really nice bass, man. That was awesome. I love catching ones that size or bigger. I mean, I always like catching the bigger fish, but man, it was just a fun day. I hadn't even planned on fishing today. I literally had decided yesterday after I came home from fishing that I was going to stay home today and I was going to edit videos because I got a lot of videos that I've been filming and I need to get them edited and done, and I've been staying up really late at night trying to get caught up, but I'm not getting caught up because I'm fishing all the time, and the bite has been on and I've been catching a lot of fish. I haven't been catching a whole bunch of big fish, but I've been catching a lot of fish, which is fun to me. I mean, I just love catching fish and I've been having a good time. Been catching a lot of crappie, mix of bass and stuff. You know, I'm always out bass fishing, but you know, I end up, you know, lately it's been like I get on these really good crappie bites, man, and it's so much fun that I just stop and just start pounding them and having a good time. So I just love catching fish. But yeah, it was just a really fun day. Started out, I was throwing the scrounger this morning. I threw a crankbait, I threw a chatterbait, and didn't get any bites on any of that stuff. So then I switched up to my finesse stuff, started fishing that Ned Rig TRD finesse shad, and started hammering them, you know. And then, you know, I threw my little finesse minnow a couple times, my Lake Fork Lures little finesse minnow. Caught a couple on that, but didn't get a whole lot of bites on that. It was all on that TRD finesse shad. I mean, that Ned Rig finesse shad has caught me a ton of fish lately, and that has been a great go-to finesse bait. And I love fishing the Ned Rig. If you guys have been following my channel for any length of time, you know I love throwing a Ned Rig, and I always have some sort of Ned Rig tied on, whether it's a crawl or finesse shad or the standard TRD or the big TRD. I usually always have one of those tied on one of my rods, and I will throw it, and it catches fish. I mean, you will catch fish when you're having tough days. You switch up to one of those things and you're going to start putting some fish in the boat, and that's what I did. Everything pretty much I caught today was all on that Ned Rig finesse shad. So if you guys haven't been throwing those, you really should, because it works really great. I'm fishing a 7.2 medium fast action rod with my HPT 30 Enigma reel. It's Enigma rod and reel, and man, it just is phenomenal on that, and I'm just crushing fish. And you know, I would rather be landing a bunch of fish than not catching any, you know. So I usually, the way I go at it is I go out and I start throwing, you know, the big baits and stuff when I first start out, and if I don't start getting bites on that within about an hour, I switch over to my finesse stuff and go finesse. And then every now and then I'll pick one of those back up and throw it back out on cover and everything. But you know, I like catching fish, so I usually get on that. And for those of you guys that are bank fishermen and pond fishermen and don't have access to boats or kayaks like I do, those finesse baits are phenomenal. And if you're fishing like here, this pond that I fish is very weedy on the bottom, and what's really nice about that finesse bait is you can put that 1/15-ounce head on there, and you can put that on there and you literally just jig it right over you can jig it right over the top of that cover and over the top of that grass, and you'll catch fish. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm not dragging it on the bottom, I'm literally dragging it just on top of the grass that's there, and they're crushing it. And so yeah, I mean, it's just a great bait, and it's really easy to fish, and just a lot of fun. And if you've watched my videos, you see that has been catching me a lot of fish lately, so you really should check it out. And they make different colors. They make it in green pumpkin, they make it in watermelon flake, they got blue black. I actually fish all those colors depending on the color of the water. Pretty much my two go-tos that work really well, the watermelon flake and the finesse shad. The shad color one has been really good, and I'll fish the blue black on really muddy things. But I'm usually fishing either the finesse shad or the watermelon flake, and those two just have really done well for me. I mean, the green pumpkin I've caught fish on all of them, but I'm usually using the finesse shad or the watermelon most of the time. So if I was going to pick two colors I was going to start out with, that would be what I get. But I went out, you know, I picked up the finesse shad, the watermelon red flake, I picked up a green pumpkin and a blue black, because those are pretty much the four that I have. Those are the four that I fish, and those are the four that catch me fish, and that's all I need. You know, I'm gonna keep it simple, stupid guy, so I don't need tons of tackle. I just need certain types of tackle that's gonna catch me fish, and those are catching me fish. So yeah, there's your tip. You know, Ned Rig. I mean, this was a Ned Rig video, and I have several of them because the Ned Rig works, you know. spring, summer, fall, winter, you can throw a Ned rig and you can catch fish. So yeah, I have zero complaints with it. Had a great day, caught a lot of bass, caught a lot of crappie, and just had a good time out here at my local pond that I'm allowed to fish. I mean, it's a private pond that I have access to, and it's a good test pond for me, and I catch a lot of fish in it. So and there are some big ones in there, and I've caught some donkeys out of there, but sometimes they're tougher to get, you know. I've seen a few this year already, and they just, you know, kind of hanging out. I've caught a couple nice ones, like I did that one today, and you know, you just got to work at it, and you got to keep going at it until you figure out what they want, and that's all there is to it, you know. I mean, love fishing. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos, and I hope you're learning something. I hope I can help you guys out. And if you guys, anybody that lives locally in Virginia around the Charlottesville area, man, hit me up. Be happy to take you out and go fishing. I have free kayaks. I've got a nice little boat that I can take somebody else out on as well. And it would be nice to have somebody to go fishing with, because I do a lot of my fishing by myself. So, yeah, with that being said, that's all I got for you guys, man. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys get out and fish the Ned rig, because it'll catch you smallmouth, it'll catch you largemouth, it catches everything. I mean, it just catches everything, and it's a lot of fun to fish. So, yeah, that's all I got, guys, man. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. If you can do me a favor, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that ding-dong button, all those things you got to do for YouTube, and do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.